Hello, welcome back to the Road to Episode 8, my ongoing series where I will chart the road to the release of Star Wars Episode 8 on the 15th of December 2017. Yes, the big news this week. Last week, Disney, Lucasfilm, they announced that they are pushing the film. They're pushing Star Wars Episode 8 back 7 months to December of 2017. So not only do we all have to wait another 7 months to see Episode 8, I now have to go back to all the videos I've filmed so far in the Road to Episode 8 series and change the description to join me over the next 2 years, not over the next 17 months. So that's a pain. But honestly, I think I'm going to stop this series here. I just think, you know, it's not going to be the same as the Road to Episode 7. No one's been watching these videos anyway. No one's really been commenting. It's been really disappointing. And, you know, I just feel like it's a slap in the face from Disney, honestly. I feel like they've handed us, you know, a potential great sequel, you know, on a platter. Here you go, you know, you've only got to wait until May next year. And now they've just snatched it away from us. They've said, screw you, we're going to move to December to make more money. We don't care about you, the fans. And, yeah, it's just a slap in the face. So I won't be watching Episode 8. I'm probably not going to buy the Blu-ray of Episode 7. I'm not going to watch that film again. I did love it, but it had its time, and you know, Disney, they've just screwed it all up basically. You know, I knew it was you, Disney. You broke my heart. Of course, I'm kidding completely. None of that's true. I'm just astounded that I've seen stuff. Okay, that's exaggerating what I was just saying, but I've seen stuff quite similar to that on the internet. These little forum posts like, oh, I can't believe Disney are doing this. They're trying to milk the dollar. They're trying to get all the Christmas money and all this. They don't care about the fans. They just care about the money. And I can't believe they've pushed this back. I'm pissed. And it's like, really? The reality of the situation is, oh, that's disappointing. But, you know, it's probably going to make it a better film. And they're going to make more money out of it. It's a win-win for everyone. We just have to wait a little bit longer. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. When I heard it, I was like, ah, well, okay, fair enough. You know, we got Rogue One coming in December. We got the first Star Wars film that's not an episode, the first spin-off film ever that's live action in December. That's in 11 months. And then we'll have a year until Episode 8. Now remember, it's 2 years now between 7 and 8. It used to be 3 years. You know, between 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3, when those trilogies were, you know, obviously not between 6 and 1, but you get what I mean. Whenever there's a Star Wars trilogy, it's 3 years before every film comes out. So 2 years ain't too bad. 2 years ain't too bad. And they get to, you know, spend more time on the movie, on the visual effects, on filming it. You know, they don't have to rush things and all that kind of stuff. And apparently, there's a number of reasons. I mean, obviously, Force Awakens, biggest movie in the history of America now, made so much money. I think it's nearing like 1.9 billion, maybe even it's getting closer to 1.95 or maybe 2 billion worldwide. I don't know, but made a shitload of money. And the Christmas holiday season worked out perfect for them. Obviously, families are going to see it. People are off work. Kids are off school. So many people are going to see Star Wars, and it just it felt right. It felt right to have a Star Wars release at Christmas, and that seems to be exactly where they're going now for the foreseeable future. Every December will be dominated by Star Wars, which is fine by me. I like that it'll kind of become a Christmas thing. You know, May was fine, and it was what it was, but sometimes you got to mix it up a little bit. And I'm not too precious about the films coming out in May. Would have been nice, you know, 40th anniversary of Star Wars next year, but you know, it is what it is. And as I said, I think a couple of videos ago, or last video, that they were going to start filming this month in January for Episode 8. They've since pushed that back. They're now starting principal photography in London in February. So next week, basically, they'll start. Within the next couple of weeks, they will start filming Episode 8. So they've got plenty of time to film it. And apparently the reason for pushing this back is so that Rian Johnson can refine his script, rewrite it a little bit. Apparently there were 2 female characters in the film who are new and going to be introduced. And they decided to scale back on those characters and just put even more time into Rey and Finn and Poe, based on how well the fans received those characters and loved those characters. So that's only a positive, I think, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the film. Of course, I think Rian Johnson has, you know, they've got the films in good hands, and you know, they're going to have plenty of time to, you know, do all the visual effects and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is the Road to Episode 8. It's going to get a bit longer now, but you know, I'm fine with it. I'm honestly fine with that. One of the big things people were talking about were, oh no, December 2017, that's when Avatar 2 was slotted in. Fox had December 2017 all ready and made. The bed was made basically for Avatar 2, and then 2018 it'll be Avatar 3, 2019 Avatar 4. But within a day of them announcing that Episode 8 was going to December 2017, Fox announced that they're pulling Avatar from December 2017. So Star Wars came in with a lightsaber and just chopped the head off the Na'vi with that one, and we're just like, we're taking that December spot. Fox, fuck off. And they just did. Now apparently they're saying that, oh, the film's not going to be ready yet. But it was a bit suspicious, a bit suspect that just after they announced that Episode 8 was coming out in December, they were like, oh, we're going to push Avatar 2 back a bit. But I don't know, maybe there are genuine problems with getting Avatar 2 done. I mean, at this point, it might be 10 years since the first Avatar film came out before we see the second one. I really didn't think it would take that long, but apparently it is. And we're still waiting for Avatar 2, 3, and 4. I got... That's a whole other video. I don't even know what to think about that, but there you go. Also, apparently, Steven Spielberg's Ready Player One will be opening in December, so that'll go up against. Will they move that? You know, they're just gonna take all movies out of the cinema, just let Star Wars just run rampant through the box office. I don't know. Probably not, obviously, but I mean, you know, anyone who tries to genuinely put a movie up against Star Wars, they're gonna lose that battle pretty much. So that's all I got to say, really. No problem with it, really. It's disappointing for sure as a fan. If I could see it tomorrow, I would love to, but obviously you want the time to be spent, you know, making it a great film, and films take a while to make great, especially big special effects films where, you know, as we saw in the special effects reel for The Force Awakens, a hell of a lot of work went into the CGI on that film. A lot of it's stuff that you didn't really even notice that much. So, yeah, now it's going to have more time, an extra 7 months for post-production, for production, whatever you want to call it, you know, any little aspect of putting that film together, piecing all the parts into one big, cohesive, 2-hour thrill ride of a Star Wars movie that I can't wait to see. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about the pushback for Episode 8, and I will see you in the next video. I will get to the ones I've talked about, I promise, which will be talking about my reasons why Rey is Luke's daughter, my Supreme Leader Snoke thoughts, and my soundtrack review. It's all coming. It's just a bit slower than usual because, you know, we're now into that part of the road where not much is really happening. We'll probably start hearing stuff over the next couple of weeks in terms of them filming, but as before, I'm not really going to go into leaks and all that kind of stuff, like, oh, look at this set picture. I might talk about it, but I won't look at it, you know, that kind of thing. I would like to this time maybe stay away from any spoilers, but no, I mean, that's probably not going to happen, but we'll see where it goes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.